Hello and welcome. This is Iya Aneja and you are watching Krishi Jagran Business, the platform that brings you all the updates from the agri world. Let's begin with the headline. Pluckk to enter Delhi-NCR in branded fruits and vegetables. India celebrates National Milkday on 26 November. New Holland Agriculture exhibits its farm mechanization solutions at Krishithon 2022. Government notifies credit guarantee scheme for startup. Absolute, in collaboration with Digisafe, launches Digifasal, a DIY insurance for farmers. Wheat prices surge 8% over past month despite arrivals rising to a 13-year high. ICRISAT and PJTASU preparing a tailor-made agronomical package for groundnut farmers. The GAF-8 concludes in Kochi with a call to address gender disparities in the fisheries sector. Indian importers urge government to increase duty difference between CPO and Palmolein to 15%. Orthodox tea prices dipped at Kochi sales on slack overseas buying. Fresh from farm raises over 3.2 crore in seed funding round. Acting National Dairy Development Board Chairman Meenesh elevated as Managing Director. Ajitgujral appointed as Head of Strategic Development for Crop Protection Business of Hirenba Industries. Dutch delegation visits a hydroponic farm Nutrifresh. Western Sydney University ICAR join hands to launch research body to address climate change impact. Now the news in detail. Pluckk, a Mumbai-based farm-to-fork fruits and vegetable players, plan to enter Delhi and the NCR region in the next 3 months, while services in Pune and Hyderabad are also slated to start next year. After Mumbai and Bengaluru, the next destination could be Delhi, for which a pilot has already been launched, said Pratik Gupta, CEO and co-founder of Pluckk. The direct-to-consumer venture, launched in January this year, has now been clocking revenue of about 3 to 3.5 crore per month, with an average weekly order of 6 to 7 kg per person. The day after Thanksgiving, on November 26, is recognized as the National Milk Day in India in honor of Dr. V.K., who is credited with starting the White Revolution. He had a significant role in Operation Flood, which helped India's dairy industry to grow into a greatest self-sustaining business in the nation. The billion-liter idea, Operation Flood, by social entrepreneur Verghese Karne, referred to as the father of White Revolution in India, made dairy farming the country's largest self-sustaining industry and also the largest source of rural employment, contributing to approximately 1/3 of all the rural revenue. According to the Economic Survey of India 2021-22, India ranks first in the world for milk production, contributing roughly 23% of it. Additionally, dairy is the agricultural product that provides the most, accounting for 5% to the national economy, employing more than 8 crore farmers directly. New Holland Agriculture, a brand of CNH Industrial, presents its range of equipment at the 15th edition of Krishithon, India's premier international agriculture trade fair. The 4-day exhibition from 24 to 28 November is being organized in Nashik. Krishithon is India's largest agriculture exhibition that takes place in the wine capital of the country, which is Nashik. The exhibition plays a vital role in showcasing the latest innovations in the field of agriculture. It also offers a huge business opportunity for all the manufacturers, suppliers and the agriculture and allied sectors. It also helps connect the farmers and agriculture equipment fleet owners with the right people. For the last 15 years, Krishithon has been successfully blending the latest technology, expertise, experience and business to update the agriculturists in the country. New Holland Agriculture aims to support the farmers in the journey to a more productive, efficient and effective way of farming with its products backed by the superior technology and performance. Government in India is all up for providing a loan of up to rupees 10 crores to all the companies that are eligible. The Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare launched a scheme for startup. Credit guarantee of up to rupees 10 crore for all the eligible companies. It will also complement existing schemes under Startup India and will also provide a big support for all the women entrepreneurs and MSMEs. Now farmers can customize their crop insurance. Plant bioscience company Absolute has launched do-it-yourself insurance Digifasal, the first of its kind in the country. The product will be introduced on Upaj, which is Absolute's AG Cloud ecosystem that provides a one-stop solution to 1 million farmers at every stage of crop production, with services like soil testing, advisory, and now insurance is also added. With this partnership, Absolute has leveraged Digisafe's InsurTech capabilities to boost the insurance penetration in the country. This is what the company said in a statement. Founded by Anup and Suman Roy Chaudhary, Digisafe Insurance is an insurance service provider in the rural sector of India and can catalyze the climate financing. Wheat prices increased by 8% in agri-terminal markets over the past months, while flour mills are paying 10% more for the gain since October 1. Data from Agmarket, a unit of Ministry of Agriculture, shows the cereals price have soared to record high despite arrivals during November 1st to 23, rising to a 13-year high of 7.48 lakh tons. The last time when wheat arrivals were so high was in 2009, when 8.27 LT arrived during the same period. The weighted average price of wheat across various agriculture produce marketing committee, which is APMC, yards, is currently at rupees 2,538 a quintal against rupees 2,349 on October 19. Daily arrivals of wheat this month are above 30,000 tons. One size doesn't fit all, and one seed may not suit the requirement of all the farmers. In a bid to identify what variety of a groundnut suits better for a particular location and a tailor-made agronomical package, ICRISAT and Telangana State Agriculture University have begun an initiative and identified 80 demonstration sites in the state. The trials follow the state government's decision to increase groundnut production. The oilseed crop is being grown on about 0.30 million hectares in the state. The Global Conference on Gender in Aquaculture and Fisheries, which is GAF8, has concluded in Kochi with a call to incorporate women-centric approaches at the policy and decision-making levels to address the gender disparities in the fisheries sector. The 3-day conference saw almost 195 presentations by delegates from 20 countries on topics which are related to gender issues in the aquaculture and fisheries sector. There were also discussions on the potential solutions through the gendered lens. The conference served as a platform for gaining new insights and also establishing networks of stakeholders in the fisheries globally. Stakeholders from edible oil industry have urged the centre to increase the duty difference between crude palm oil, which is CPO, and RBD Palmolein to at least 15% from the existing 7.5% for better capacity utilization within the country and to support the domestic refining industry. In a memorandum submitted to Piyush Goyal, who is the Union Minister of Consumer Affairs and Food and Public Distribution and Commerce and Industries, the Solvent Extractions Association, which is SCA of India, and also APOA, Asian Palm Oil Alliance, have said that the current import duty difference between CPO and refined oil of 7.5% encourages import of refined palm oil into the country as opposed to CPO. A slowdown in buying, especially from European and Russian markets with the onset of winter, has hit Orthodox tea prices in Kochi auctions. The prices of some categories of Orthodox leaves dropped while others ruled on the steady level in sales at 47. Traders said overseas procurement during November end and December will be lower with the start of the winter, and shipments for orders can be made only by December and or early January depending on the weather. This is also a slowdown in the global market both at the buyer and seller levels due to various issues such as the Ukraine war, the Iran crisis, and the inflationary pressures which have resulted in the subdued demand. Food agri-business startup Fresh from Farm has raised over 3.2 crore rupees in seed funding round led by Inflection Point Ventures. Fresh from Farm is a demand and data-based aggregation ecosystem that recognizes retailer demand trends and buys the precise amount from farmers. Growing and acquiring fresh produce, the farm from Fresh distributes it through an omni-channel online and physical presence while establishing a clear brand strategy. The funds raised will assist the company in team building, inventory management, capital expenditure, research and development, and branding. In an exceptional case, the current acting chairman of the National Dairy Development Board (NDDB), who is Meenesh Shah, whose term ends on November 30th, has been promoted as the managing director from the executive director by the board of directors, where Shah himself is a member. As per the sources, the post of managing director was lying vacant after Dilip Rath was elevated as the chairman of NDDB in 2016. Rath, who is an IS officer of West Bengal cadre, joined NDDB as MD in 2011 after taking premature retirement from the service. Mr. Ajitgujral, appointed as the Head Strategic Development for Crop Protection Business of Herenba Industries. Commenting on his appointment, Mr. Gujral said, and I quote, "I am excited to get an opportunity with well-established manufacturing and marketing company like this. I am sure in near future, by pulling right strategic levers with highly professional teams, this company will stand as the distinguished agrochemical company." NutriFresh, which is an agri-tech startup and focusing on hydroponically grown fresh, clean, green, residue-free and chemical-free produce, greeted Dutch delegation at their farm in Telangau, helped them understand the technological advancement in Indian agriculture. Sanket Mehta and Ganesh Nikam, co-founders of NutriFresh Farmtech India Private Limited, interacted with the agriculture specialist of the embassy from the Kingdom of Netherlands, who visited India as per bilateral trade with India. NL Horti Road to India as a part of the Dutch Horticulture Trade Mission to India. 9 Dutch companies were part of the Horticultural Trade Mission to understand the Indian fresh food sector and new consumer demands and supply trends. The center will investigate high-tech aeroponic crop production, crop health monitoring technologies with advanced sensors and cameras, and ways to standardize pollination as a part of a pilot with a focus on innovation in aeroponics for high-value crops such as microgreens, berries, cut flowers and spices under different lighting and nutrient conditions. Western Sydney University, the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, which is ICAR, the Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, Bangalore, and the Indian Institute for Spices Research, Calicut, along with Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, have come together to launch a center in high-tech protected cropping systems. This will also help address the impact of a changing climate on crop production. It will have 2 nodes, one each at IIHR Bangalore and IISR Calicut. So here is the agricultural quiz question. Muga silk is associated with which of the following states in India? The options are: first, Bihar; second, Maharashtra; third, Assam; fourth, Arunachal Pradesh. You can SMS your answer on the mobile number 8800023204 shown on the screen and win FTB Organics discount coupons and lots of rewards. So this was all for today. Keep watching Krishi Jagran.